Okay, the old goat's back. Wednesday. Can you believe it's September 1st, gang? Huh? I thought it was just July 4th. Wow.
What a time to be alive.
Boy, I'll tell you. It's what we did today. Yep. Okay. How is everybody tonight?
Good morning.
Hi there, gang.
Anybody there?
Have a drink of water. Anybody there?
Oh my gosh, here he goes with the noise. So Jerry takes attendance. Let us know what state or country
Please,
you're
yeah. Yep.
in. Be sure to hit the like button.
Yes, please.
Get us out on the FYP.
Yep, I'm going to give Florida a mark because we're here. And I always give Ohio a mark because Chris is here. She's from Ohio.
Branson, Missouri.
Branson, Missouri. All right.
We still have never been to Branson.
No.
Now you live in Branson and you're probably sick of it, but...
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay, got it. Good.
Wes Brown's here. He says, "Hey Jerry, how you doing today?"
Good. I'm good, pal. Feeling good. Had a good day today. Tell you all about it in a few minutes.
You have a hello from the UK and a hello from Ava, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. UK always comes in banging in first.
And then Ireland.
And then Ireland. They got Ireland in here.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Sam Smitherman says, "How are you?"
I'm good.
Ooh, Franklin County, Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right. Beautiful up there.
Kansas.
Whoa. Kansas out there with the corn.
Massachusetts.
Mm-mm.
Where are you at in Massachusetts?
Some lobster. And some chowder.
We had a conversation with a friend of mine from Des Moines, Iowa, who was horrified that a lobster roll in Des Moines costs $23.
Come down here.
We're like, that's a deal.
That's a deal. Down here, they're $39 and $49. They get the lobster. Some restaurants don't even carry it now.
You've got somebody from Arkansas, somebody from Connecticut.
Whoa, got it.
He's 20 minutes south of Boston. Legal seafood.
All right, legal seafood. Yep, in Boston Harbor, at the...
$19 in Clinton, Connecticut.
Oh boy! All right.
Any reason to go to Connecticut? Right there.
Right there.
Lobster rolls.
Lobster rolls. Woo!
Lake Hills, Texas is Leslie.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Sinatra? His sister called him today. You have to.
Oh, my sister! I called my sister Rita to speak to her, and she said, "Oh, they had you singing Frank." I said, "Singing Francis." The best. Francis Albert Sinatra.
He didn't know I posted a video until I told him about an hour ago.
Oh.
It was too late. You guys saw it all day, so.
Oh, please.
Jean, the dancing machine.
All right, Jean.
He says, "Hey Jerry, how you doing?"
Good.
You have a hi from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
All right, PA.
Out there with the Amish country.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So we didn't get any patches in the mail today.
No, but we have...
You have to tell them what we did get in the mail when I opened the mailbox.
Oh, apparently we sent out... I sent out some books to some schools, and I guess they didn't... They sent out the book... I didn't pay... somehow...
One in the pile was not stamped.
One in the pile was not stamped, so the post office took care and did me a solid... but sent me a bill. They put a little thing in our post office box. We owe them $2.89. The government's going down.
But, like I said to Jerry, we go in there and we always cause a ruckus when we're in there. And we're nice to them and we have a lot of fun. And we always
read the book.
They've read the book and passed it around the post office and taken it home for their spouses.
Yeah.
And I think ordinarily they would have just jammed the book back in my post office box.
No,
and instead they wrote a note.
They wrote a note. So tomorrow when I go look for the patches, I'll pay them the $2.89.
We'll go talk to Stephanie and say, "Sorry, we're here to settle our debts."
So the post office, they won't have to raise the rates, because we're paying them the $289.
Let's see, where are we at? How did you know my nickname? Do you remember the Gong Show? That's where Gene the Dancing Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that with Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, the Gong Show.
Gene the Dancing Machine. And for all you kids that were too young, you could probably Google it.
Oh, yeah.
But it was sort of like a entertainment variety show, but there was this big gong, and if you got gonged, you were off the show.
Off the show.
Yeah. Let's see. Hello from Southern Illinois.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Big Ben says, just got the book today. Can't wait to read it. Jerry from Upstate, 315.
Thank you.
Knockout Delaware, the slower lower.
All right, gotcha.
Hi, Jerry. I got your signed book in the mail at my school today. Thank you so much.
Oh,
and that's from the Fat Friar. Are you in Sheffield, Ohio? Are you that school? We sent a lot to that school last week.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, there might be one book. Somebody at a school. Well, they're getting it.
They got it.
They got it. That's right.
We just owe them the $2.89.
Yeah. We had to finance that postage. Jerry, it takes a brave person to run into a fire while people are running out.
Oh, thank you.
It does. It takes a brave person to sing on TikTok.
Yeah.
If you weren't here yesterday, he was singing Sinatra.
I was singing Sinatra last night.
Owen's here again. Hi, Owen Petty.
Hi, Owen.
Gene says, yes, definitely. I've always been called that. Yeah, that'll date you. I think you got to be probably...
Oh, boy.
I don't know if you're under 45 and would know that.
The Gong Show.
Yeah, I mean, I barely remember it. You know, I'm only 45 and a half.
Yeah. And I'm 60.
Yeah, right. Okay. How is everyone? It's Mac Attack. Hi, Mac.
Hey, Mac, how are you, brother?
We have a hello from Cam Stew, the Fat Fire. I'm in Roanoke, Virginia.
Virginia, give you a mark. Thank you.
Yepers. Love you, Guy. You're the best. I told my mom to read your book. Well, I hope she does.
Yes. Hey, we got patches. We got the last couple of days, we got 7 patches in. 7. So we're going to put them up on the board here behind us. And if you folks out there don't know what we're talking about, we have a patch jackpot. And all these patches behind us, we're going to pull a winning card. We have 40 cards here, and it's about 100 patches now. So please get your patch in. And on the night of September 11th in the evening, we're going to pick a winner. And you're going to get all these patches. A friend of mine from New York donated 60 patches, and he's not in the contest. So please, send them to this address. Get them in the mail, please.
Somebody has pointed out that they've not heard the bell in a while.
Heard the bell? Okay, get out. Everybody goes. Shut off the oven. Pull the roast out. There we go.
I don't know why the dog doesn't like it.
Is he gone?
He was gone when we walked in
Walked
this room.
in here.
Yeah,
He knows.
He doesn't even have to wait. Geraldine just called me. I hope it's not important. She doesn't usually call this time of night.
Oh.
New York. Check off New York. Okay,
got
so
it.
I'm trying to send my patch, and the envelope is too freaking small. Our whole life is nothing but envelopes right now. You don't
We have
get this
envelopes.
I've got for these books, for patches, for everything. Sage says, "Hey, it's in the high 90s," says Wesley. It's cool out right now.
Cool out
here.
now, yeah.
We had a front or something go through. Hoosier says, "I wish I can, but I can't." Cool patches. Tycho, those patches are actually part of a drawing. So,
so get them,
those
please.
are not our collection. If you send one in, it puts your name in the drawing on September 11th. We're pulling a name, and somebody's going to win.
We're only holding them. That's all.
We're going to do some runner-up drawings also. We have some red bandanas and a couple of patches we're going to try to get from Jerry's Firehouse in Naples to see if they'll give us some to give away. So there'll be a grand prize runner and then a couple runners-up. Somebody said full send. First due, full send.
Get out.
Hugs and loves, my dear friends. It's Alex from Dayton.
Hey, Alex. Dayton,
sorry,
Ohio.
have to go. Dinner's ready. Have a good dinner, Wesley.
Have a good dinner. Enjoy.
Nice mustache, Chief Jerry.
Thank you for the promotion.
Alan's here. Hello.
Hi, Alan. Is that our Alan?
Our Alan from Arizona, yes. Not Alan.
No, Alan.
Not Alan
not
Silver.
Alan. Okay,
Alan Epstein from
Arizona.
Somebody asked if you're a firefighter.
Yes, I am.
What year did you leave?
I retired from New York City in 1997 and unretired in 2000, and I just retired in 2018.
Hang on 2 seconds.
From the North Naples Fire Department.
Okay, it's not important.
Oh, she said nothing.
All right, no. I had to check a voicemail. I take care of a lady, and is she 92 or 93?
She's 92.
92, and she just left me a voicemail. She knows we're on TikTok at night, so I had to flip over, listen to that voicemail, and make sure it wasn't urgent.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
Or else we'd be running out the door.
I'd be running out the door. We'd be TikToking on our way to an emergency room or something. So, yeah. So I've accidentally adopted myself a new mom, I think.
Yep. She's 92, Geraldine.
So they were a lovely couple, and he passed away in January, and she has no family, so she's our family now.
That's
so.
it. Yep.
So that was why you just had a brief intermission. Let's see. Hello from Ireland. Of course.
Right, we got
it's
you.
Jonathan Griffin. You have to know Jonathan Griffin. I have a son named Jonathan Griffith.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll show up and act like he loves his mother. Were you able to get vaccinated yet? We've been vaccinated for months.
Long time.
Jerry got vaccinated in
February. January and February.
My second vaccine was on May 1st.
Right.
So
I've been vaccinated. I'm even thinking about getting the third one.
Yeah, we'll probably. I'd like to do it before tourist season.
Oh, I want to.
We have a tourist season. After we have some time because it puts me in bed. I mean.
Yeah, it could knock you. Now, right now we're in the 9/11, getting ready for the 20th anniversary, and right now I'm not going to get the third shot, not until maybe October.
And that's part of the reason why we have the vaccine is. Besides the fact that Jerry is older than me, I also take care of Geraldine and when her husband was alive, and I could not live with myself if I were to have gotten sick and brought it to her or her husband and killed them. Right. So I took the vaccine just so that I could care for them because I cannot properly care for them without that. Hello from Kentucky.
All right,
Riley Wallace is back. Hi, how are y'all?
Who was that?
Riley Wallace.
Hey, Riley.
He's a frequent flyer.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a great firefighter in Norway. I will surprise him.
Oh boy.
And that's O. Martin Gunderson. Could I send a patch? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Please send them in.
You send it to the address that's right there above Jerry's head. And I tell everybody, take a screenshot. It's also in our bio. So you don't have to, let me just see, why is this not moving? You can just take a screenshot and, or you look at the bio.
Yep.
And even in our bio, a lot of the interviews that Jerry has done in the podcast, I have links to those just if you want to hear some of his stories. Because if he's getting interviewed by a firefighter, he gets all swarthy.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Stretch a line. Poke a hole.
What are your thoughts about the UK being the world's best at barbecue? I've never heard that in my life.
The UK?
The UK being known for barbecue. I always think Kansas City,
Missouri.
Yeah, Kansas City,
Texas. Whoa.
Even Memphis,
wow.
In the Texas, UK. Yeah, San Antonio.
Yeah, the
Riverwalk. Or where's Nick and Laura live? That city.
Austin.
Austin's got that famous barbecue place. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could start a trend.
What was the name of the place I used to go there with?
I'm not gonna. My brain cannot process. I'm done processing, Jerry.
Rudy's.
Hello from Australia.
Oh,
thank you for the follows and thank you for the likes.
Cole used to take Grandpa to Rudy's.
Jerry. Hello from Michigan. A crisp 69 to 70 degrees.
Whoa!
You know what? Just 2 nights ago.
Nice.
I don't know if you were on, but I said, y'all up there, you're going to start getting those cold nights.
What's that? The glove? What do they call that? The glove?
The mitten.
Oh, the mitten.
The mitten.
Oh, okay.
The glove.
Oh, what the heck? It looks like a glove.
What was that? You go, it looks like a glove.
Oh. Who had the glove? Who's the guy that had the glove? Come on.
Who wore a glove?
Never mind.
Michael Jackson.
No.
He wore a glove.
The guy that... Never mind. I'm not going to...
Freddy Krueger?
No. It's worse than that.
Oh.
No. We used to jump over the turnstiles in the airport. Come on, help me.
Oh, OJ.
OJ.
Oh.
OJ's glove.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh.
Party foul.
OJ.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
All right.
That's the glove I was thinking of.
Wrong glove. A high school near me was in a school shooting. We went on lockdown. They caught the guy. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
North Carolina.
Holy smokes.
I saw it tonight. I think that was, ask him if it was North Carolina. I think it was.
I think it was too.
Yep. They caught the guy. Good. Did he, was anybody injured at that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think there was a shooting, but I don't
One
know.
of the Special Olympics, Ireland, hello too. I don't know if there's punctuation missing. I'm having a hard time with that sentence. Hello from Missouri. Boy, we got Missouri.
Missouri tonight.
Missouri
Nice
showing up
read.
hard.
All right.
I would love to send a patch from the UK. Will you put it
Please.
in the mail quickly?
Please, get it in the mail right away.
But even if, if some people were
we
worried about
might
things.
have a second.
Yeah, we'll have to do a second one.
We might have to do a second one because you know what? The mail service,
customs.
the mail service coming from Europe is terrible. It sucks. I mean, it really does. You know, and so please try to get him here as soon as you can.
Donna's here. I'm sorry, Donna. I was not paying
Hey, Donna,
attention.
darling, how are you?
She says,
honey?
"Good evening. It's pouring here in Staten Island." Anthony had the third one, the shot.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Let's see. It's a Marine Corps Air Station patch, Paris Island patch. Oh, that
Beautiful.
would be lovely.
That would be great. Thank you.
We accept any patches, so send them on in.
Yes.
Hello from Slovenia, Europe. Melania Trump's country. Wow, that's awesome.
Wow, isn't that great?
Now, somebody else has been here from Slovenia. I don't know
Yes,
if it may
we
have been
did.
you.
That was a night or two ago.
Sugar Fire is a good barbecue place. Where is Sugar Fire?
Wow. Texas?
Hi from Scotland.
Oh, boy.
It's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Griffith. God bless you all. Keep safe and strong. God bless you too. Hello from Ireland again. Another Ireland.
Right, another Ireland?
Well, it's the Marine Fire Department. Here I was just going to say where it was from. Oh, wonderful. Hi from Australia.
I got another
I just learned how the Great Lakes were created. You know, in the middle of Lake Erie, there's an island called Kelly's Island, and you can actually see the rocks, the scrapes in the rocks from where the glaciers carved the lakes.
Okay.
So it's like a sandstone bed, but it's really smooth, like it's just like fingers went like this right across it. But the grooves are really big, as wide as that table.
Wow.
Like,
wow, that's.
but I mean, like, because they were carved by glaciers.
Back, yeah.
That's a little bit of trivia,
Okay.
and then a little bit beyond that is Pelee Island, which is really a Canadian island.
Okay.
So, and I had an uncle who was a pilot of the Tin Goose, the 4-tried motor. So he would do the mail runs. So every once in a while, I'd like hop in the plane and go like do a mail run.
Nice.
So you just island hopping.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I got to go to Kelly's Island and drop off the mail, and I'd be like, I gotta go.
Oh, nice.
And then he'd let me fly it a little bit.
Nice.
Orange juice can wear gloves. Hi from Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right,
Sin
Nevada.
City. All right.
Wow, what you
Hi
hear?
from Australia in Melbourne. Scotland is here.
Good.
Yeah, one student was killed in that shooting. It's terrible.
Oh, see?
Yes, it was North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
You have a hello from Indiana.
Okay.
You have a hello from Colorado.
Thank you.
Luke Skywalker says, I love that Frank Sinatra video.
Please.
Mississippi.
Mississippi, woo. Good.
Cheese Toast Gang. That's the name. Cheese Toast Gang.
Hey, Mississippi, how you making out after that hurricane? Boy, Mississippi.
He just had his
Alabama.
map out on the kitchen table looking at all the city names.
Looking at the cities. I have my map, my Rand McNally Atlas. I look up where you guys are from.
Well, he saw somebody in the news tonight in Metairie, and he goes, "Where's Metairie?" And I'm like, "It's right by New Orleans."
Yeah, I got the book out.
Good morning from Australia.
Wow.
Thank you for the follow, Braden.
Thank you, boy.
You have another Missouri. You have hello from Penge, Penge. Where's that? I don't know. How was y'all's trip to New York City? I saw the video.
Good. Well,
we were tired.
It was tiring.
We did
tiring. Disappointed in what I found in New York City. Just disappointed.
Just the condition of the city.
The condition of the city. There's hardly anybody there. I don't know if it's coming back. I hope it is. I can't.
I mean, and he's saying this from a perspective of, he was born there. He lived there his whole life.
My whole life. I just was, you couldn't get a taxi.
Yeah, I had to actually call an Uber.
Yeah.
We waited 3 light changes and not a single yellow taxi went by.
We didn't see a cab.
And I'm like, screw this, I'm calling an Uber.
Yeah, the Uber was there in about 10 seconds.
Let's see. So I guess I can say hello from Beaufort, Paris Island, South Carolina.
Yes, you can, brother.
Salute. Hello. Love
Paris
you all.
Island. Semper Fi.
Hi, Ashley.
Semper Fi.
The creator followed the host. Thanks for the follow. Hi from Sunderland, England. We have a neighborhood here, and the street name is Sunderland Drive. Oh. And the community is called Highland Woods.
Yes, so we're right over here, yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Clarkston Drive, Sunderland Drive. There's one other street in there.
They're English titles, yeah. Wow.
Let me think. I know there's another one. Oh, it's escaping me. I'll think of it in the middle of the night. Can I see the patch that's can I see that patch on the first line? Black and white with the red in the middle. It's on the first line. Oh, maybe El Paso? Hang on. I'm going to zoom in. Is it this one? Wait. Oh, hang on. I got to loosen up the gears in the tripod.
Uh-huh. Which one, honey?
Eric, I'm zoomed in, Jer. Don't stand in the way.
Okay, I'm out of the way.
Right there. I think it's that one.
El Paso?
El Paso Fire. So that's a Texas one.
Yeah, right here. That it there?
Yep.
Yeah. You're going to win all these patches, somebody.
Public safety, I'm having to learn NIMS and ICS, taking a test on Friday.
All right, good luck.
Good luck on your test.
Knock 'em dead. Study.
Luke Skywalker's got to head out. See you, honey.
See you, pal.
I'm from Northeast Mississippi, so we just got rain for a day and a half.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me get out of here. How do I zoom out?
How about that? Anybody else on Facebook?
Wait. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Nobody yet. Thank you so much for watching the video of me giving me the coin to Dayton Fire. Yeah, that was pretty cool. The guy that gave the 9/11 coin to Dayton Fire.
Oh, yes.
You saw the video.
Yes. That was... Thank you. Thank you for...
Hi from Scotland. A Gaming followed us. Thank you for the follow. Hello from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Whoa, wait, where is that?
There's a Black River in Ohio, too, by the way.
I got to write that down. Black River Falls. I love to look up where these places are. Wisconsin.
Would you love Australia Melbourne Fire Badge? Oh, yeah, yes, absolutely.
Please.
Send it in. It'll put you in the drawing because you could... We have from over Australia, 125...
Yeah, we have a whole... Yep.
El Paso. Talking on the battle on paid versus talking about the battle of paid versus volunteer. Do you think volunteer give the fire service a bad name?
No, they don't. They fill a huge void in the United States Fire Service. Not every county or municipality or little hamlet can afford to have a paid department. So you in the volunteer service, you do a great job for us. You have regular jobs, the box comes in, the alarm comes in, whatever you call it, you drop what you're doing, you jump on in your car, you get to the firehouse, you put your gear on, you go to drownings, fires.
Well, I don't even
motor
know.
Vehicle.
He might be a paid, you know. And the paid guys rip on the volunteers like they have a choice, like they elected not to get paid.
Yeah.
There's, I'll just tell you this right now. My brother just moved to Alabama. He's on a volunteer fire department. The floods came through. He's picking up dead bodies for free. Nobody's paying him. Nobody's paying him for his mental scars.
Right.
And you know what? Maybe he's out there. Maybe he's screwing up and being a total idiot with a fire hose. I don't know.
Right,
but there's nobody else at the other end of the hose.
He's there, guys. Yes, he's there.
And that's the kicker. I mean, I grew up in a city that was volunteer.
Yeah.
That was volunteer.
That's right.
And do you think the people living in a house that's burning to the ground care whether the person...
Who comes? They hear that? They hear the siren
Somebody shows up with water, they're pretty damn happy.
Right. Yes, they are.
That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's great. Today, let's talk a little bit about today. This afternoon, I had the pleasure of being interviewed on Fox TV by the reporter Martha McCallum. She's on it.
She's usually on at 3 o'clock.
On at 3 o'clock on Fox, the national show. and I talked to her right here. We did a Zoom, and we spoke for about 14 minutes, all about our book and my participation in 9/11. I don't know when it's going to be aired. I'm sure
if it's going to be aired. We
don't know. But
we got bumped 3 times because of Afghanistan and the president.
Because of the president being on, and so the associate producer for her show will probably let us know when it's going to be on. So we'll share it with you. Okay, that was great. Martha McCallum from Fox TV, and speaking of that, if any of you know of any podcasts out there that we'd like to be on, so please message us and we'll pick up the chase.
One Love says, hey, how's it going?
Good, very good.
That dad who sings says, wow, that's an impressive patch collection. These are all for a drawing.
They're all free. You can get them all. Just send us your patch.
Send us a patch, and on September 11th, we're going to draw a name of people who sent in a patch. And somebody's going to win them all. Plus, we're going to have a couple runner-up prizes.
Right.
Of, just like a red bandana package, we're calling it, with maybe a couple of patches from Jerry's Naples. He's going to go down there and see if he can get some patches. And he's got some FDNY stickers and stuff. Watching from Belgium. Hope you're doing well.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you. You've been on here before. You're a frequent flyer also.
I know they had the terrible floods over there last month in Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. Germany and Belgium.
Black Chevron Mafia. I'm not quite a firefighter, but I'm a crash fire rescue. So much respect for firefighters out there.
Wow. Hey, you're part of the family, brother.
Yeah, you're doing it.
I salute you.
Pittsburgh is our buddy Trafford. Sad news this afternoon. My Dixie wrecked. Oh, okay, you tricked me. Okay, I see that. That's just hilarious.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I need to appoint some moderators because you're all
act
dying
like a
laughing.
bunch of goofs.
I know. Captain, let's see. Did he do? Hey there, neighbors. I'm in Sarasota. Oh my God.
Oh boy, right up the road.
All right.
Right up 75.
I have a closing up there. I was just telling Jerry about it. I'm like, they're mailing me a package for that. I'm not driving all the way up there for that closing. Let's see. Did you do? Oh, thank you for cloud bread. Somebody sent cloud bread. I missed it. Darn it. What are all those badges? These are all sent in. We're doing something called a patch jackpot.
Yep.
So if you send in a patch, your name goes in a drawing on September 11th.
Yep, we got them all here.
We got a little basket full of names.
Basket full of names that match the patches. So, come on, get them in.
We're drawing a name on September 11th, and whoever name we draw will win all of the patches. How do I get over my ex?
How will you get over your ex?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You have to.
You have to fill all of your vacant time helping other people.
Yep.
End of
Get
story.
your mind.
If there's anything wrong in your life whatsoever, it doesn't matter if it's your spouse, your job, your health. If you help other people, you cannot wallow in what's wrong in your own life.
That's right. Don't don't do the pity pot. Okay. Don't do that.
So, yeah, get out there. And you know what? You don't have to be committed for hours a week.
No.
Jerry's involved in so many things, and some of them are just Monday. He's at the Bonita Assistance Office for what, 2 hours?
2 hours. I help people. We load groceries in their cars to the people that need food. I have a coffee and bagel meeting with veterans, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans every Saturday morning for 3 hours. So believe me, get out there and help, okay? And help your fellow man and be nice to each other. Remember, my mother used to say it doesn't cost anything to be nice to people. So do that.
And and as soon as your heart is healed, the people around you see that, and you'll at some point find great friendships.
Yes,
and
you will.
You'll find love again.
Yes, you will.
It's just gonna suck for a little bit.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's it.
So fill that void with volunteering and helping other people. The rewards you'll get are so fabulous.
Unbelievable.
So fabulous.
I hear from people all over the country for little phone calls that I make, but just to go get out there and help people. So rewarding.
And I actually watched, I don't know if any of you know who Gary Vaynerchuk is. I don't suspect everybody knows who he is, but his name is Gary V, spelled V as in Valentine, E-E. So just look up Gary V on social media. And today one of his videos was how important talking and relationships are with people. And it doesn't matter, you've got to get out. You have to talk to people. You have to interact with people. And you have to be nice. And culturally, America's at a place where it's not nice.
Right.
And the people who are nice are the ones that are going to get ahead, because you're building these little friendships. And somebody you meet today might not be helping you now, but 5 years from now, you're going to run into them at the right time. And you're able to help each other, whether it's personally or corporately. And, he does these little short videos. So if you find that Gary V video today, he's just like, the kids that were mean to me and didn't talk to me in high school, he goes, I bet they're kicking themselves right now. I mean, he's a multimillionaire 10 times over. And he's very successful, and he's very intuitive with how to do things on the internet. And he's just, I wish he didn't use the F word so much, but...
Oh, well, that's...
He's such a smart guy, but that's just, he's just like, I'm not going to quit doing it. It's just my culture. And I'm like, But you get your point across without frickety Fred. Hey, Freddie. Thanks for the presents.
Thank you, Fred.
Hello from Union, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Need a close-up of the address so I can send you a patch. Well, it's right there, so take a screenshot. Or you can go to our bio, and I think it's the first click on our bio.
Right.
I have a link tree there. So when you click the link, it'll take you to our link tree where the address is, and then links to all the interviews and websites and everything that Jerry has. I work hard for this man. No pay. I went to New York a couple of years ago. I was so sad how the city is now.
Yes, I agree.
We had an opportunity about 2-3 years ago. We went to Chicago for 4 or 5 days and then went to New York City for 4 or 5 days. And for as much as you hear about Chicago, Chicago ran circles around New York City.
Yeah, it did. It was beautiful. Where we were.
I said to Jerry, I hate to say it. And he goes, you don't have to. I know what you're thinking.
Yep.
Do you have Norway on that list? Ask them Firehouse is a great place. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm a volunteer here in Pennsylvania. The career guys are constantly bashing on volunteers, and it's sad. I think it's very sad, and it's so destructive.
Yes, it is.
It is so destructive.
Yep.
And, we don't even tolerate it in this group, because every once in a while somebody will call somebody a jolly volley. I'm like, I'm not in here.
No, not here. Not
and,
here.
There's
My hat's off to you guys out there. Don't get discouraged.
And there's a volunteer that posts a lot on TikTok, and he's trying the best that he can, but people just pile on. And I see that he now posts his videos and he doesn't have comments open because people are so cruel.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. What if he's the only person holding the hose in that little town?
He's coming down the road. You hear the siren. He's your guy. All right?
And maybe he is hitting it hard from the yard. He's not getting paid. Why the hell would he go up in a house and get burned up?
And he's putting his life on the line.
I know.
Okay.
So
while you have your ass in the back in the firehouse doing nothing.
Don't
get me started here.
Don't get him started. And
please.
I've even seen some people that are our so-called friends piling on in those, and I'm sort of like, I don't like that.
No.
I don't.
They're out there doing it. They're filling a huge void.
Is your book at Walmart? No.
No, we don't think so.
I don't think, but I don't really know. I don't know that it's printed in a store. I think that you can get it at Target.com. You can order it in at Barnes & Noble. And you can get it off of Amazon. You can get it from the publisher.
Right. iUniverse.
Thank you for moderating. Let's see. They bash us because of a few dumb people.
No.
Well, anytime somebody tries to make themselves look better by pulling somebody else down, that's why you get that funny feeling when you see it. It's sort of like...
A chief used to say, call firefighters the bravest, but the times they're not the brightest. Goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever sign my book and send it... Whoop, I screened it. And send it back? I would be honored. We hope
thinking about that.
We hope someday we can do something like that.
Right now, we're in the midst. We're only 10 days away from 9/11. So when that passes, we'll work something out.
Thank you, Black Chevron. I appreciate your help. Let's see. Try second this man's a question. Hello from Finland.
Oh, boy.
Hi.
Wow.
Depressed, follow the host. Thank you. Howdy from Texas. Howdy from Cork Island. Howdy from Belfast.
Belfast.
Can I buy your book in Europe? You know, you can on Amazon. It's available in Amazon UK.
Yes.
It has not been translated into other languages.
No.
So I don't think that...
That's another thing we have to talk to her about tomorrow.
About?
The
audio?
Audio.
They're recording it. I mean, we picked
Yeah, but is it...
I tell you what, it's your turn to be a bitchosaurus. I'm done.
Right. Who do we talk to? Lauren?
See, that's where the problem is.
All right.
No, Lauren has nothing to do with that.
I have to call Spencer. Spencer's going to get a little New York, little New York call tomorrow. Is it
you
Spencer?
need to calm down. It's not even Spencer, because you just go from department to department. We'll find the last thing and we could follow up. I don't even know that it's. I don't even know that it's been 10 days since we. Calm down. Stand down, Mr. Sanford. Out.
Everybody goes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the book is on Amazon. You can also get it on Kindle, so you can just read it on your phone or your device. On September 11th, my town is receiving a piece of metal from the South Tower at the first responder. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Wow.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
You know what? Be sure to post it on your TikTok and tag us in the comments so we can
pictures
see
of it and send it to us, please.
We would love that. Everywhere we travel, we always look for steel.
We always go to 9/11. Yep, we go to 9/11 Memorial.
The biggest one we've ever seen was in O'Fallon, Missouri. And it was so huge, we couldn't even believe it. But after the fact, I realized I was up in Chicago and I found one and it was beside a rail yard. And I was like, why is it in a rail yard? Well, I think that they shipped it all.
By train.
They shipped it all over, and even the one in O'Fallon was like less than a block from a railroad track. In retrospect, thinking about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've kind of seen it all over the West. Popped in to wish you a lovely day, my man. Make it a good one. Thank you, Mr. Love. You have a great day too.
Thank you, brother.
Let's see. You two are so inspiring. I'm glad to have you both guiding and helping everyone else.
Thank you.
Everyone else should. Oh, hey, Angela. How are you?
Hey, Ange.
Not that you're playing favorites. And thank you for all the moderators. Oh, Rusty's here. I'm way behind in comments.
Hey,
I'm so
Rusty.
sorry.
Rusty's from New Hampshire.
That's right. He says, hey, Chris and Jerry.
Hey, Rusty.
What's your greatest regret?
My greatest regret?
You don't have any.
I don't think I have any. No, I just wish I could jump on the rig and go to a fire again.
You have much love from Hungary.
Oh, boy.
Well, you're pulling in the countries tonight.
Wow.
Woot, woot. Hey, Rusty, he got that New Hampshire before I told him New Hampshire before I had to read you.
I'm starting to remember where you guys are from.
You have somebody from Glasgow, Scotland.
Got it from before, right.
From the Supersonic Bottle of Tonic. That's his name. What is this? Oh, I think that you've already been blocked, so you're out. Bye. Bye, girl. Let's see. Why is the person doing all the talking off camera? Because I read what you guys are saying.
Right.
And then because Jerry is not able to be on camera and read all this stuff. So I read it to him. And that's why I'm back here. Hi.
There she is.
How are you?
That's my beautiful lady, Chris.
I don't think I can turn this around. Let me see. Well, let me do it. Flip camera. Here I am.
There you are.
Here I am. Is that good?
There we go.
Chevron. They will hate volleys till they need them. That's how it works.
That's right.
I guess just be the bigger person. You know, we're culturally, America wants to fight about everybody. And if you're a volley and they say you're a jolly volley hitting it hard from the yard, just turn around and walk away.
Yep.
I just wanted to know what he is marking off. Oh, he checks off all of the
states. All the states.
But I don't think I have to tell
and
him.
All the countries I write down here. So please, when you hit in, tell us where you're from, and I check you off.
Bush and Company. I understand that, but she does more of the talking because I'm reading.
She reads the questions
Where
that you guys...
Where are you from?
Me, New York City.
Okay. Hello from Scotland.
Thank you.
I said I'm going to learn ASL. Now you have to learn ASL so I can be quiet.
Oh. Oogle oogle.
I'm trying sign language. What's your view?
My view.
It's me.
Yeah.
Your face turned red.
Oh my God.
What's he writing? He's oh well, never mind.
Okay,
We're not
we did that.
because that guy was a dude.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. North Carolina volunteer firefighter here. Hope all
right,
is well.
brother.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for doing what you do out there.
Which countries haven't you got yet? Well, a lot of them.
Well, tonight we haven't heard from anybody in Africa. We haven't heard anybody in Spain. We haven't heard from Spain or from
Italy.
No, not Italy yet. No. Or France.
Well, you know.
Anybody there?
Yeah, I'm in existential crisis over here. Hi from Northern Texas.
Okay.
Somebody asked if you were a firefighter.
Yes, I am. Always.
Have a good day today. Thanks. Thank you for your service from England.
Thank you.
You have to go. I understand. Thank you for stopping in. We always appreciate when you guys come in.
Yes.
You know, we always say this is like a PG TikTok. We're family and friends in here, so like we get people that come in here and they misbehave and there's shenanigans, and I don't understand.
We get rid of them. I don't know why. They have nothing else. Nothing else better to do. Go out and help somebody. Go out and help people.
Go out and help people.
Instead of
or at least don't hurt people in here.
Right, and don't help people here. We don't need your nonsense.
Trafford said, "Did you enjoy the rescue side more or the fire side more?"
The rescue side or the fire side? Oh, they're both. To me, they're both the same.
I tried to block him also. I don't know if he just has multiple names that are very similar and we just keep blocking all these. I don't know. I just don't understand why people are behaving this way. It's just TikTok, and we're in here trying to be good people and spread love and be nice, and so I don't know what's going on. So I just don't understand why somebody wants to make us miserable. He has 2,000 accounts. It's horrible. Oh well. Which movie did you enjoy more? Backdraft or Ladder 49?
I guess Ladder 49.
Thank you for the presents. Well, we haven't seen Ladder 49. He just doesn't like backdraft.
I saw that I did see it a long time ago. That was with Travolta.
Mac Attack says, I went scrolling through the lives on TikTok, and this is so refreshing. The other lives are so negative. There's a lot of sad... Well, you know what? Just across the country, America is just in a sad place.
It is.
And I'll tell you, there's a few common threads right now. Number one, we don't watch a lot of television.
No.
We watch a little bit of news, but it's very bad for your spirit. So, we watch our consumption of that. And number two, we don't drink or smoke. And, there's a lot of people that are medicating either with medicine or alcohol or tobacco products. And honestly...
We don't do that.
You can't run your life if there's chemicals running it. Right. So, I mean, we're not, like, eccentric to a point. We have pretty good lives. We don't want... Life is hard, sober. I can't imagine how hard it is right now if you're goofed up and taking pills or whatever.
Let me share something with you. This Labor Day, I'll be celebrating 38 years of sobriety. And I don't say that too often or tell too many people. But I tell you, my family, this Labor Day, next Monday, 38 years, 1983. So I'm very proud of that. A day at a time. And there's help out there for you.
You just got to want it. You got to build a life. Got to fill all the vacant spots with things to do, and Ladder 49 is superior in my opinion, says Central Illinois Fire. I gotta leave, but thank you again for talking and sharing. Hope you all stay safe. Thank you, Trafford. Glad to see you again.
Trafford, thank you, brother.
Opinions on England. We love England.
Love England. I wish I could go back.
Connor says, are you religious?
Yes. I believe in the Lord. I pray every day.
We pray every day. We go to church on Sunday.
Yep.
I think we live a pretty upright Christian life.
Yes, we do.
I mean, I would think that we're at a upper percentile compared to a lot of people.
A lot of people, yes. Yeah.
Just look around it. Look at around at a traffic light. I don't know. It's really easy. Oh, nothing like a good old root beer float. I already had it.
She had a root beer float.
I had that root beer float. I did. It was delicious. I don't regret it. No regrets.
Yep. What about the proclamation? Should we share that with them?
Hang on 2 seconds. Let's see. So proud of you, Poppy. Much love. Oh, yeah. We haven't even told Angela this one. So tell Angela.
Okay.
Benefited for everybody else.
I got an email today from the city of Naples, from the mayor's office, inviting me or a representative down to accept a proclamation from the city of Naples. From the mayor. And I'd like, it's on Thursday, the 9th of September at 8:30 in the morning in the chamber of the city council. And I'd like to read so I responded, and I am going to go down and accept the proclamation. And this is what the proclamation says. Whereas the citizens of the city of Naples join with our fellow Americans across the nation in honoring and remembering those who lost their lives in the horrific terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001. And whereas we continue to offer support to the families and friends who lost loved ones in the devastating events of that day, especially our firefighters, police, and first responders who continue to step forward and serve our communities with dedication and vigilance. And whereas we commend the firefighters, police, and first responders who courageously risk their lives to rescue those in need, as well as the ordinary citizens and volunteers who selflessly gave their lives to aid their friends and co-workers who are injured or trapped in the Twin Towers and Pentagon. And whereas the events of September 11, 2001 tested the strength and resolve of our country, they also reminded us... What?
Keep going.
Oh, they also reminded us of the values set out by our forefathers who saw a vision for the United States that we would live and be free of tyrannical rule. And today we're even more determined than ever that we will not give in to terrorism and threats to the safety and security of the United States. And whereas the United States is unified in our purpose to prevent further tragedies like those experienced on September 11, 2001, and we honor and respect the men and women of our armed forces who have fought tirelessly to keep us safe from further attacks on U.S. soil. And whereas today we remember the lives that were lost, we honor the heroic actions taken by our military and first responders and thank them for the continued service and sacrifice. Now, therefore, I, Teresa Heitman, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Naples, Florida, do here proclaim September 11, 2021 as a day of remembrance in the city of Naples and call this day to the attention of all citizens. In witness thereof, I have here set my hand to this on the 9th day of September. So Mayor Teresa Heitman, thank you for the invitation, and I will be there in the morning to accept the beautiful proclamation. So thank you. Looking forward to that on Thursday the 9th in the City Hall.
Donna says, good for you. We will never forget.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, Donna. She's a New Yorker. She knows Staten Island.
She gave you a thumbs up. One of our many Connors says, if you could give any young people advice on life, what would it be?
Love each other. Help each other. You know, get out there. Be proud you're an American, you know, and help each other. Show the flag, you know. Never forget 9/11 and all those brave heroes and those civilians that got up and went to work that day and lost their lives when they were murdered on September 11, 2001. Never forget. And help somebody. There's a lot of people out there that could use your help. And that's an honorable, and you do it from your heart.
And I think right now, especially, young people will get further ahead if they are accountable. Everybody's a victim right now. It's the hardest thing to watch. instead of going, well, I didn't do well on that because it was my own fault. I didn't study or I stayed up too late or whatever. Right. If you want to get ahead in life, there's nobody's going to give you a tip off to get in line for a free Ferrari. It's not going to happen.
That's right.
You got to do the work.
I punched in when I'm 13 years old. 13 years old, and now I'm 83. Gee, that's do the math. Mm-hmm. That's 70 years I'm out here.
You're old.
I'm old. I'm an old goat. Yeah, so get out there.
Central Illinois Fire says, I'm not religious, but I believe in Christianity and all of that, if it makes sense.
So do I. Thank you, brother.
Angela is listening, so she heard the proclamation. How many places has he got written now? I don't understand that. Woot, Angela says. Family affair, let's go. All kinds of presents. Oops, don't accept that, please. Accidentally sent a request. I don't know who you're talking to. Sorry, so late from Michigan. Oh, Chief is here. Hey, brother.
Hi, Chief. How are you, brother?
Rusty says, yay. Before I leave, I just made 7 years of life after trying to take my own. I was given another chance. Good for you.
Good for you, brother. I'm praying for you. Oh. God bless you. Day at a time.
That's
Day
wonderful.
At a time. Thank you.
Gaming Kid 55 followed the host. Thank you so much. Angela says, be kind to one another.
Yes.
User 419 followed the host. Mac Attack says, yes, very true. Very true. Your brother Kenny texted you saying how'd the interview go?
Well, it went well. We got about...
No, it was just a text. I mean, he's not listening.
Oh, he's not listening.
It was like a text. He knows we're on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you want
to
see...
Go on TikTok, Kenny.
If you want to talk to your brother at this time of night, he's on TikTok.
TikTok.
Talking to his kids, Jerry's kids. Chief just got home from work, long day. Mac Attack says, Fred Ward followed the host. Can you please pray that I turn from... I don't think you finished typing it. Tell me, turn from what? I'm hanging. Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Oh, Hack. That was the name of the movie.
Hack?
That I wanted to watch.
Hack?
Hack. We started watching it. Let's see if we can pick it up tonight. Hack.
All right. We actually watched a little TV. Well, last night we were on Nat Geo. They are doing 9/11 documentaries all week.
All week. National Geographic, yep.
Fred Ward says, were you working in New York during 9/11?
I flew out that morning, Fred, out of LaGuardia 2 hours before the attacks, and I returned 6 days later and stayed up there for about 40 days. And to almost to the end of October.
What else is on your little list of chores?
That was it, honey. I wanted to the proclamation, worldwide. Oh,
I wrote down that other thing.
WorldwidePeerSupport.org for PTSD.
So for everybody, look, there's no, and this is one of those where there's no restriction.
Right.
WorldwidePeerSupport.org.
Yes.
And 3 days a week, they have Zoom peer support meetings. So if you're having trouble with PTSD or just having trouble coping, you get to sit with other first responders, and it's almost all EMT and firefighters. They said every once in a while a cop shows up, but it's a different mentality.
It's a different,
they don't share that same brotherhood. So
no, they don't.
So if you are in one of these small towns that doesn't have a lot of resources,
WorldwidePeerSupport.org.
So I had you write that on a piece of paper, but you need that always here.
Yes, we're going to leave it here.
Written somewhere so that you can...
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to look it up again today, and that's the firefighter who has kidney failure.
Yes.
So he was talking about it. He was on a live, and he was chatting. And he said that he still doesn't have the book, and I told him...
Oh, that's...
We were talking about peer support group, and maybe we'll send him a book, and we'll send more people his way. Please pray for the 5 sailors missing in a helo crash in San Diego yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, the helicopter went down. I think off San Diego. I just saw that on yes.
I'm from Liverpool in the UK, but thank you for your service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
What if Jerry started his own patch wall? No, not in this house. You know what? This, my friends, used to be a real estate office, okay? I'd like my office back.
I had a big collection of patches when I was still working.
Well, actually, above you, that was a quilt.
Oh, yeah, I have a quilt here.
You should pull that down. We've never pulled it down for this.
No, let's pull it down. Let's see if I can.
So, yeah, I think you can carefully, it'll just unroll. There it goes.
There we go.
So I don't know, let me zoom in so you can see. Somebody made this for Jerry.
And as you can see, these are the heroes, the 3 firefighters that hung the American flag on the mast of that yacht that was in the harbor opposite the World Trade Center. That was September 11, 2001. And a good friend of mine from fire headquarters, when I went back a few years later, she gave me that. So we have that displayed here in our office. But we have it up because it's because we're showcasing the patches.
Thank you for the follow, Prestige Cactus. Have you ever been to Liverpool, England? You've not been to Liverpool.
No, not Liverpool. No.
We'd love to come over.
No.
Trust us, if we come over, we're letting you all know.
I want to come over, is right.
X-Cap is here again.
Hi,
What's up, brother? Raining cats and dogs up here. I know. Everybody getting rained on up there.
Everybody's getting rained up. Donna says it's pouring on New York City.
Yeah. Donna says your is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Your
Isn't that lovely, that quilt? Yes.
In Central Illinois Fire says my uncle has a picture of that on his wall in his home office.
Yeah. Yep, has the boys there.
Freddie says, or Fred says that Liverpool is a beautiful city. Then you have Rosalie from the Republic of Ireland.
Hi, Ro.
With a little shamrock.
Okay.
And a little flag. There you have it. And we're caught up with Donna. And
okay.
I think that's it.
That's it tonight.
I don't know what else we're going to talk about, kids.
We talk about the postage story. We owe the post office $2.93, which I'll go and pay tomorrow, so they don't come and take.
I thought it was to sign for a certified letter.
Right.
Because I'm like looking at it and going, what the hell?
Okay. I'll go tomorrow.
Let's see. What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, let's see tomorrow.
I'm actually working real estate.
She has
tomorrow.
real estate.
I have like 4 appointments in a row.
I'm going to go down and see an old friend of mine that's in a hospice that's not doing too well.
Retired FDNY.
Retired from FDNY, Sandy. So his family has gathered around him, and I went to see him with Chris last week, and he perked up as soon as he heard my name, and I walked in, and we go way, way back. 30, 40 years I know Sandy. And so the end, I'm praying for him, but he's in hospice and he's lost a lot of weight. And so I want to go down and spend a little more time with him. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And
speaking of hospice, JoJo's mom is getting sent home.
Oh my.
They can't find a space in rehab for her, but she's well enough and has almost no deficits, so they're going to send her home with hospice care until she gets back on her feet.
Amazing.
So it's a miracle.
Miracle.
It's literally
Absolutely
a miracle.
A miracle. God bless her.
I mean,
God is great.
Who gets to go into hospice and get back
and then
out?
come home. Oh, amazing.
She had strokes. I think she had a heart attack. She had kidney failure. They tried dialysis. Her whole body was septic. They took her to hospice because they thought it was the end. And like 3 days later, her eyes opened up.
And she's walking.
And yeah, there's a video of her walking. So you just never know. Unbelievable.
Well, guys,
hang on.
Get the patches in, please.
What a day. I just saw a lot of tornadoes touch down in Pennsylvania. I saw some in Maryland. I think
really?
I read something about Maryland had a whole bunch. Love y'all, but I'm tired. Good night, Ange.
Good night, Ange.
Rusty gonna pray for Sandy.
Thank you, please. Thanks. Pray for my brother, please. He's a wonderful man, and he's helped thousands of people in the New York City Fire Department. He was assistant to the fire commissioner. Moved mountains. He is a wonderful man.
Big respect to the FDNY from Norwich, UK. Fire Chief says prayers.
Thank you, Chief.
Prayers, brother from X-Cap.
Thank you.
And Fred Ward says, Fred Ward D6 says this 3 times.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
3 little prayer hands. And Donna says this.
Thank you,
Donna
Don.
says good night, my friends.
Good night, darling. Love you, honey. Love the girls.
And I guess we'll cut you guys loose too.
Okay.
8:30.
Yeah.
We've kind of gravitated to doing
7:30.
7:30 to 8:30.
Yeah. So
because we were just having such a hard time getting.
We got a whole bunch here tonight.
We got a lot today. You did
we
good.
did very well tonight.
You did
a lot
very
of
good.
We had about 12 countries tonight, and some of them 2 and 3. England, Ireland, Scotland. Wow. Thank you all. Thank you all. So we'll go to the post office tomorrow, and hopefully we have 7 new patches that just came in.
We'll have to move.
Tommy Von Essen over a little bit.
He's going to be on the next wall.
We're going to have Tommy over here. Yeah. No, we'll keep going. We have 7 more to put up there.
You have to roll that quilt back up too, so you can see the patches.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do that.
Oh, you got Connor here from Wales. It's 1:30 in the morning there.
Okay, Connor. We're going to bed now, brother.
All right, we'll see y'all. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
Please be
God
kind
bless
to
you.
each other.
Thank you. Love you all.